Voglio vivere così, col sole in fronte e felice canto beatamente. Voglio vivere.
Well, hey guys, this has been my work area. I'm kind of pretty messy, very functional. Yeah, welcome to Spirit Soul Body Vlog. Me, Rory, Alec. I'm in Klagenfurt, been here the whole week. Miss my darling girl. She's been teaching at the University in Vienna the whole week, as she does. But I've come down here to do a little tent making and working with my brother-in-law and sister-in-law's fashion house, design house. And so been doing a lot of things here in terms of editing, even done a little switching, done a little multi-camera work, which is great. You know, as you guys saw last week, if you didn't catch the last vlog number 54, I showed you how we were busy painting the studio. All the equipment that's been tested here is equipment that I've got for the studio. So it's basically testing on the job, so to speak. So I'm very excited. I'm super exhausted. I think I've averaged maybe 5 or 6 hours a night, if that, sleep. And from morning till night here in the Kunstler House. Kunstler House, you might say, Rory, well, that's the German word that I think if I directly translate it means house of the artists or the artistic house, something like that. This is my little production room. I'm borrowing some space in the corner here of where they're storing a lot of the art. They've given me permission and they've given me a key. And with this key, basically, I get to have a little private workspace, which is fabulous.
Ah, oggi amo ardentemente quel ruscello impertinente menestrello dell'amore. Ah, il fiorire delle piante tiene festa questo cuore, sai perché?
I don't know if you guys can see me, I'm doing this on the fly. But the building behind me is the Kunstler House.
In fronte e felice canto, accanto per me.
And today is the gourmet day. They've got people who specialize in producing hams, cheese, baking goods, wines, and they come and exhibit them here in Austria. Most of these producers are coming from Italy. You want to buy carpet? This is where you buy it, guys. I'm doing this for the vlog.
I vlog people.
I haven't done a spiritual body vlog this week.
Yeah.
And it's Saturday. And tomorrow's Sunday.
So you're in a hurry.
Because I'm working with you guys. Anyway, let me show you some of the layout. It's very beautiful here. By the way, this gentleman here makes the best red wine.
Vivere così già col sole in fronte e felice canto per me.
You can check it out, www.casa-viva.at. I've been doing most of this week by putting things up on poles like this. I hope you guys can hear me. And then putting my cameras up here. Check the roof out, it's pretty cool. Of course it plays havoc with lighting, but that's the way it goes. This is some of the Casa Viva staff here. This is Kirsten, she did her first video presentation. It was good, right?
Very good.
It was excellent. This is Herr Mildred. I got locked in this building at midnight and I couldn't get out. And he had to drive 20 minutes to come and rescue moi, yours truly. So thank you. Superstar, saint. So people are from all over. This has been my week. And I'm one man and I only have so much energy and so much time. I think that's the key thing for me, why I appreciate team. Doing something on your own is difficult. Many of you might be doing your own thing as solo entrepreneurs. Although I think any entrepreneur needs to get in consultants and people to help. And I'm in the same position really. This has been another piece of my week on Spirit Soul Body Vlog. Been a very busy week. One thing I've realized is I'm actually overweight. Let's talk about weight for a moment. I got to lose some weight. I've just been candid. I'll do a whole vlog on weight loss and from my perspective and some of the challenges with regard to losing weight, especially when you get to my age, the 50 plus. You know, we get given one body to live one life, so to speak, and we really need to take care of this vessel and look after it as best as we can, within our power, with what we eat, with how we sleep, you know, with the dynamics of exercise. These are all critical things to do. And I think this one thing that I realized this week is I will look after myself better. I think that's essential on the spirit, soul, body dynamic. Look after your spirit, of course, that's the greatest priority. Connect into an eternal relationship with Him. But in your mind, keep it clean, keep it clear, and keep your mind learning, educating yourself, always learning something new. It adds life to your whole being, really, as you keep studying. And the body, yeah, you know, eat properly, sleep well, do regular exercise. These are simple things, we all know them. We just need to do them more. So this week I made a decision, one battle I'm going to have, and I'm going to have it seriously, and that is I'm going to battle old age. Not because I'm scared of getting old, not because I'm scared of dying even, so to speak. I'm enjoying life. I appreciate the life that the Lord has given me. And it's important to fight against that mental dynamic of, oh, I'm getting old now. And I encourage you, don't allow that thought process to hang around. There is no reason why we, as we move into the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, can't have a vigorous and healthy life, spirit, soul, and body. So that's my choice this week, as I've done extreme amount of work this week, doing basically the job of 5 people, if not 10. I kid you not, you think I'm joking. Seriously, with the amount of running around and what we've done, I mean, I've cut 3 videos which have gone up onto social media this week, while I filmed every single night with 3 cameras, 2 locked off and 1 on handheld, which I've been doing the handheld. And, but I made the decision this week, a real conscious decision. And it goes with the other one that I've made. I am going to believe God for a good, ripe old age, not because I'm scared of dying, as I've said, but because I really want to have a fruitful life. There's so much more to give to younger generations, to give to all generations, to pass on, just to love people, encourage people, support people. And the most important thing for me is just to shine and share Jesus. I love Him. He's my Savior. He's my Lord. I'm not always the most well-behaved kid, but by His grace and His mercy and the extended time that I have, I'm always growing, I'm always seeking Him, and I'm always pressing in. So yeah, been a great week. Love you guys. I hope you've had a fruitful week. I know we all go through peaks and valleys. We go through ups and downs. Life has its challenges. Listen, the storms are always going to come and go. And some days it's going to be cloudy, dreary, boring, sad, miserable. And some days it's going to be ecstatic, happy, joyful, and you feel on top of the world. We have this in life. I think the most important thing for me is make sure I remain standing on the rock, because come heaven or hell, as long as rain or storm or sun or glorious weather, as metaphor, if I stand on the rock, I'm in a good place. I gotta get back to work, lots to do. Love you guys, I'll catch up with you again. Same time, same place, next week. From me, Rory, Alec. Ciao for now.
Ah! Oggi amo ardentemente quel ruscello impertinente menestrello dell'amore. Ah ah! Il fiorire delle piante tiene in festa questo cuore, sai perché?